What's up guys, it's Goat the Great, and I wanted to make this video for a while, but I really didn't have the opportunity to, so I figured I'd take the chance now that I do have some time to myself and actually make this video. As you can see by the title, it's an update video updating everyone on my goals for 2012. If you guys remember, those of you that have stuck with this channel for that long, you'd remember that at the beginning of the year, Twisted, myself, I believe Archangel Nexus, Industrial Gamers, Zero X Shinobi, a bunch of us came together and outlined our goals for 2012. And I wanted to just give an update on how things are going as far as my goals for 2012 are concerned, because I think what happens a lot of times is people, they make these goals or resolutions as they call it. By the way, ours are not resolutions. These were simply things that we've outlined that we would like to have accomplished throughout the course of 2012, not resolutions. So a lot of times, as I was saying, people make these resolutions or these goals, and within the first couple of weeks, they're really happy about it. There's this vigorous energy that is directed towards accomplishing these goals, and then it kind of just falls to the wayside. So I wanted to make this video to kind of just, make people aware that I haven't given up on my goals and I'm still chugging along, trying hard to do what I needed to. So if you can remember, one of the things that I said that I was going to do was lose weight, because I felt like I had gained too much weight over the last couple of years. And my goal for 2012 was to lose 25 to 30 pounds. Well, I've lost 27 pounds so far this year. So I'm about 3 pounds off of my goal. And as you guys know, we now have this road to ripped thing going on. So I'm sure I'm going to lose even more than the initial 30 pounds that I wanted to lose, because you can't get ripped unless you cut all your body fat. And muscle is much more dense than fat is, so no question about it, I'm going to probably drop an additional 10 to 20 pounds, which would have led me to lose, what, 50 pounds for the year? It's a lot of weight to lose, but I'm going to give it my all. So here we are at July, which puts us right in the middle of the year for the next 6 months for the second half of 2012, and that goal has already been accomplished. So I feel really good about that. Another thing that I outlined is that I wanted to travel a lot more in 2012. Well, boy, am I traveling, because so far, my first travel was really us going to New Jersey, which that really isn't traveling, but still, it was kind of a road trip. I enjoyed it. I got to meet Freddy Fuego. It was a cool little venture outside of NYC. Followed by that, I went to Canada. While I was in Canada, I bounced around a lot, so I did quite a bit of traveling in the month of March. April, I was supposed to go to Boston, but due to situations with my workplace, I work in a very small group of people. Those with seniority get first dibs on vacation, so I actually was not able to make that trip to Boston. I really wish that I could, but it didn't happen. But unexpectedly, I ended up going to Chicago in the month of May. So I still made it outside of my normal region. In exactly 1 month, I am going to go to France. While I'm in France, I'm going to visit Amsterdam, because you can take this Euro railway that takes you from France to a bunch of different European countries. So I'll be visiting Amsterdam while I'm there, and I will also be visiting London. So month of August is going to be quite a bit of travel. If things work the way that I expect it to, in the month of October, I'm going to go to San Cabo, Mexico. And then in the last month of the year, December, I will be going to Jamaica. So that's quite a bit of traveling. I think my goal to travel more is more than being fulfilled. So that's one thing. One of the things I didn't mention in my goals for 2012 video, but it was a goal of mine, was to spend less money on video games, because I felt like I was spending way too much money and way too much time gaming, and I've cut back on that quite a bit. I mean, I have cut back on it to the point where I don't think I've even beaten a game this year. The only game I've beaten this year is I'm losing my train of thought here. I beat Saints Row the Third, and I bought that back in like November of 2011, and I beat it like February of this year. So I really cut back on that. As far as game purchases, I've only bought one game this year, and that's the Mass Effect, what is it? The Mass Effect Special Edition. I haven't even beaten that game. There are the games that I have acquired, such as Twisted Metal, Starhawk, Lollipop Chainsaw, you know, quite a few other games that I have acquired, but I didn't purchase those games. A lot of them were a result of either trading in games or getting them free, because I have this credit card program and my points can then be redeemed anywhere. And one of the places you can redeem your points is at Best Buy for electronics, and I usually redeem it for games. So that's usually how I acquire games without spending money on it. So that's something that I actually am really happy about, not putting too much money into gaming when there's so much else that I really am interested in, and it was kind of taking too much of my resources in that direction. Another one of my goals for 2012 that I outlined was photography. I wanted to get better at it, and trust me, I think I've gotten much better. I wish I had more examples to show everyone as far as my photography is concerned, but considering that it will work in this video, I'll go ahead and show you some examples of photos that I've taken over the past couple of months, just so that you guys can see where I stand. So I've gotten much better as a photographer personally. As a matter of fact, if things work out the way that I expected to, I will be investing in a much better camera at the third or fourth quarter of this year. So expect to see more from me if you do follow my photography. I also outlined in that video that I was looking to find a way to create a new revenue stream for myself. Well, that is the only one that has not yet come to fruition. However, I will say it's not for a lack of trying. It's mainly schedule, personal life, things like that. I have gotten 3 offers this year to do wedding photography, and that is definitely an additional stream. That is extra money that I could have definitely considered extra income, but because of work or travel or other things, it really didn't happen in any of those 3 instances. But as you can see, there's a trend here where people for some reason think that I'm a go-to guy when it comes to photography, so that's a good thing. Maybe I could really turn the photography thing into another revenue stream. You never know. I also did say that I would like to meet new people, and I've been meeting quite a bit of new people, I will say, and I will continue to meet new people, especially through the travels. As a matter of fact, I'm no longer single, so that goes to show you how much new people I've been meeting, to the point where I've met someone that I want to continue to know. So that's where things stand right now. As far as my goals for 2012 are concerned, I have done everything in my power to not just outline goals, but I've done everything in my power to make sure that I see them through, and I'm doing everything in my power to complete these goals. So with the fact that in the last 6 months, I seem to have pretty much accomplished those goals, I have set some new goals for myself. I'm not gonna outline, I can't speak. I'm not going to outline them in this video, but considering the fact that they do go through at the end of the year, when I make a end of year goals for 2012 video, I will make mention of it just so that, you know, people know where things stand. And then I'll make another one for 2013. Hopefully I set some new goals and I can accomplish those as well. So yeah, that's where things stand. That's my update video for my goals for 2012. If any of you have set goals and you accomplished them, go ahead and put them in the comments. Those of you that made goals for 2012 videos along with me, where do you guys stand? Were they accomplished? Were they not accomplished? Can we get an update? That would be really interesting to see. Anyway, I am Goat the Great, and I will see you guys the next time I make a video. Thanks for checking this one out, and I'm out of here. Peace.